I remember when I first started YouTube, I couldn't afford a camera, so I used the best one I had in my pocket, which was a smartphone. And at that time, I had the Galaxy S6. But the thing I struggled when I used my smartphone was getting good audio. Even though the audio, the microphones on the smartphone was very good, especially when you're up close, which most of my videos were with me holding the camera in my hand, or my smartphone in my hand, or I'm right behind it. But going forward, smartphones have become much better, and we now have multiple options into getting audio into our smartphones. These days you can use a USB interface with your smartphone and get great audio, and while using an XLR microphone. What I have here today is the Godox Cube SC wireless microphone system. Now this is a system that is for your smartphones, whether it's Android or iOS, and it will also work with tablets and also your PC or laptop. Let's talk about this naming scheme, the Godox Cube SC Kit 2. This is the second device or wireless microphone system that I'm reviewing from Godox that has Kit 2 in the name. With that being said, let's run through some of the functionalities of this system. You can track this device if it somehow becomes lost or you misplaced it, but it only works with Apple Find My. At least that's what it says in the information. It wouldn't work with Android Find My device. So if you're an Android user like myself, then there's no way for you to use the tracking functionality. The tracking is only in the charging case and not on the transmitter or the receiver. So if you lose one of your transmitter, then for lack of a better word, you're assed out. It has 48 kilohertz 24-bit audio, operating distance of up to 300 meters or 984 feet. It has noise cancellation functionality, and remote shutter. Just as a note, I actually had recorded an entire video for unboxing this device, and when I was in post, I noticed that my camera stopped recording about 3 minutes afterwards. Don't have the footage of that, so that's why I have these stickers on it, because it does come with some stickers to give these little guys some character. As you can see on this receiver that I have here, I have a little character. Let's look at one of the receiver right here. So you see how tiny this thing is. It's very tiny, as you can see, and it only has one button on the side, an orange button, and then on the bottom we have a pogo pin. That's how it connects and charge within the case. And yeah, as you can see, it has a LED light flashing. It's searching for connection. When it's in pairing, when it's searching, it's in green, or you're trying to pair it, it's in green. And then when it's connected, it turns blue, I believe. Yeah, we'll check that out later. There is multiple ways of mounting this. As you can see, there's nothing in the back. There's no clip, so it comes with this magnet right here, and that's how you connect this to your shirt. But Godox has thought of every way that you might want to connect this. If you want to put this on your hat or whatever, or wear it around your neck or inside your shirt. I mean, the magnet can go inside your shirt as well, but they thought of other ways of doing that. You also get this clip right here. Let me take these because they are a magnet. It's just a magnet within it. It's just a magnet so inside of a rubber case with a string attached to it. So it's a necklace, and you can then connect the microphone to that. Even with the other magnet on the back, it will connect, and so you can put this around your neck. Now you don't need the magnet in the back. It will stick them even if you don't have that magnet connected on the back, but that magnet makes it even stronger and more secure. You also get a carrying pouch, and before I get into the other way that you can use this and mount this, it does come in a nice little carrying pouch to keep all the accessories and the unit itself. And yeah, which is Godox thing, is value for money. And of course, you have inside the case, I have the clip right here. So this is a magnetic clip. So there's a clip that you can clip onto your shirt or your hat or wherever you want to clip it onto, like some people do. And again, this connects magnetically to the back of the device. so then you can use it and clip it on the traditional way. And again, you don't need the magnet that comes in the back of this, but it makes the connection between the two more secure. Here's a receiver, and on the receiver it's just a USB-C that goes into your smartphone, and then you have a pass-through for charging and one button as well. So as I mentioned, both of them have one button, and the button on that orange button on the receiver, or as Godox is calling this, the amplifier, it's used to put it in pairing mode if somehow you want, somehow they become disconnected, and it also activates noise cancellation, which we'll talk about a little on in the video. And the same thing is said for the orange button on the transmitters. That button is used to turn it off or on if you want to do it manually, and it also is also used to put it in pairing mode, and also to activate noise cancellation. They do have an app that you can go ahead and use with this. You don't have to use the app, but it's called the Godox mic. That is the Godox mic app. And when I connect the receiver or amplifier, it should come up automatically and ask me if I want to use it with with the Godox with the Cube SC, and then there it is. It's connected, and it's showing you that each device, its power level, how much power it has left. It's showing you my audio level. If I'm clipping or anything like that, you can see that as I'm talking, it's on there, and then I can adjust the gain. And then on the bottom, you see I have noise cancellation. I can turn it on or off within the app, weak or strong, and then I have amplifier on or off. So I can do all of that within the app. Now, I can adjust the gain, like I said, from within the app, and I can turn it all the way to 6 and all the way down to 1. And I recommend having it on 2 or 3. I don't think you need any more than that, and it will work just fine. You could set your game within the app, and then you could take that receiver and plug it into a smartphone that don't have the app, or into your tablet or a PC or a laptop, and it will keep that same gain. I'm messing up again. The stuttering, and it's all over the place, but channel is called Stuttering Tech, and I stuttered on the word stuttering. It will keep the setting no matter what you plug it into. It will keep that setting that you set within the app. I was wrong. It stays green when you plug it when it's connected, so it's not flashing anymore, and then it's green on the receiver as well. Now, when you activate the denoise or the noise canceling functionality from the receiver, there's no option, there's no way to do it weak or strong. So but I think it doesn't do it at the strongest level. I can see if I turn it on within the app, and nope, it goes directly to strong when I turn it on within the app, and if I press it, it turns off within the app, as you can see. So if you want to get that weak option, then you have to use the app in order to set it up, or you can set it on weak within the app, and that way it stays like that. So let me see. So when I turn it off, it stayed off, and then I press on, and it goes right back to strong. It doesn't stay on weak unless you're using the app. The thing is with this microphone is there's no way to separate the audio. For instance, if you're recording from both, you have two subjects, or one on yourself and one on someone else. The audio is not separated in post, like your audio on the left and the other person's on the right, or vice versa. It's just one stereo track with both audio mixed, and there's no way to separate them. And at first I thought maybe it's a limitation of your smartphone, but then I remember I use my smartphone with other microphones, and I'm able to do that. Like I'm able to separate to separate them on different tracks. So this is something maybe in an update or another version of the Cube SC. I would like to see them implement that, where you can separate the audio. You can see that both of them are green. You can see the little green through the sticker, and if I activate noise cancelling, it does it on both of them. So because there's no way for you to separate the audio, it just makes sense that it will just activate it on both of them. I remember I told you you can activate noise cancelling right from the button on the receiver itself, or what they call the amplifier. Just press the button, once, and it turns on noise cancellation on one or both, which depending if you're using one or both, it will turn on that noise cancellation. It's time for me to take this device outside, test the distance. I'm not gonna go crazy and go almost 1,000 feet away. I'm gonna do it in the backyard. I'm gonna go as far as I can go in the backyard and see how good it handles the distance in line of sight, and I'm also going to test out that denoise functionality. So I'm outside, as you can see. I have the microphone clipped to my jacket, but I am wearing the necklace. So and I have the little angry man with his little furry wind cat on, giving him some hair. Sorry, I'm not looking into the camera, but I'm using my Galaxy S24 Ultra and have a little screen on the back. I triggered the recording using the remote trigger function. Right now you're hearing me, there's a airplane passing over. There's not much noise out here, but there is some noise that you can hear. And right now I'm just gonna test out the line of sight distance and see. I'm gonna go all the way back there. That's about 100 say about 100 feet back there. Let me rephrase that. I don't think that's 100 feet. That's more like about 60. From here to there, about 60, 70 feet, all the way back to those chairs back there. As you're gonna see right now, I'm gonna turn my back. Hopefully you can still hear the audio as I walk. Yeah, hopefully you can still hear my audio as I'm walking. I have to go around a little bit because there is, those trees there in the way. And yeah, I'm not able to see myself anymore because I'm far away from the camera. The thing I wish this had was internal recording. That way, if you become disconnected from your camera or from too far away from your smartphone, which I doubt anyone will be shooting this far away, that you can still hear, have some sort of audio that you can messed up on in post. So as my back is turned and I'm all the way over here and I can see my smart, I can't even see that screen anymore. But yes, I'm about 70 feet away from 70, I'll say 70, 80 feet max away from the smartphone. Hopefully the noise cancellation is as good as it is on the Godox WEC S Kit 2. Let me know what you think. Now I'm going to turn on the noise reduction. So now the noise reduction is on and it's on strong. Isn't the strongest that it can be. Again, I wouldn't know how this sounds until I go back in post and listen back to the audio. Now you're hearing the audio on weak noise, weak denoise. I'm stuttering on that, but weak denoise. So this is how it sounds with weak denoise. And again, it's not that much noise out here right now. So I'm in the backyard. If I go to the terrace, it's going to be a lot of noise. So you're not going to hear. Maybe I think like something like this. I think the weak denoise would come in handy. But let me take this up to the terrace and let's hear the difference between weak denoise and strong denoise. All right, everyone. So I'm on the terrace right now. It's kind of bright and dark at the same time. It's cloudy. Sun is barely protruding out. It's very noisy on the terrace, and the noise reduction is actually turned off. So the audio you're hearing is with no noise reduction right now. Then I'm going to go ahead and, well, before I go ahead and turn it on, you should be hearing a lot of noise because of the this whole system they have on top of the roof. But I can see based on my levels, it is coming through. It's coming through pretty loud. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn on noise reduction on strong. So I automatically see that now I see that the noise reduction is turned on. I can see the orange light, and hopefully my phone don't fall because it is windy up here, and the stand that I'm using is not very stable for my heavy phone. It will do better with the Action 5 Pro, but yeah, it's hopefully it doesn't blow down. But yeah, what you're hearing right now is the audio with noise reduction or denoise turned on too strong, and I can automatically see that my audio is a bit different. And there's some more noise coming from the other side now, so it's even more louder now. There's a helicopter flying around. I can tell by the audio level, the meter, that with it on, it's half of what it was when I had it off on strong. So right now it's on strong, and when I had it off completely, the audio, the noise level is lower, about half about half of what it was with it off. So yeah, I think it's doing a pretty good job. But again, I wouldn't be able to hear my voice until I go and check this out in post. So now it's on weak, and this is how it sounds when you're using noise reduction on weak or denoise, whatever Godox is calling it. So this is how it sounds on weak, and I'm going to stop speaking so you can hear the difference. Based on the meter that I'm seeing on the PH01, it's about 25% less noise than it was when I had it off, and it's about 25% more of the noise reduction or the denoise on strong. So yeah, I think it's working, but again, I won't be able to listen to it back in post. And like I said before, I hope it's just as good as how it is on the WECS Kit 2. So now I have the Cube SC connected to the Osmo Pocket 3, and let me know how it sounds. The noise reduction is turned off, and I played back a little bit of the audio from my phone, and with strong, it seems to be too much, at least from what I can hear on the phone. Now, I'm not one that likes to use no noise reduction in these microphones. They tend not to be too good, even though on the WECS Kit 2 it is really good. But I prefer applying that effect in post. So in DaVinci Resolve, I usually use the AU isolation, or if I'm using DaVinci Resolve on the iPad, I use the audio isolation, and it does a wonderful job, which I'm gonna do right now on this one. So this is how it is with noise reduction off. After reviewing the footage, I noticed that the audio started breaking up as soon as I turned around, and I wasn't even that far away. Maybe it's because of my big ass frame, but at $129.99, I didn't believe the claim of 300 meters or 984 feet. That's about 2.7 football fields. I don't think anyone would ever need that much distance away, especially with a mobile device. I think the audio sounds good, but the noise reduction is as bad as I expected. However, it's not a deal breaker. As I mentioned before, I prefer handling noise reduction in post. Godox didn't disappoint though, as with most of their products, you get more bang for the buck with all the accessories, including a carrying pouch, which some of the more expensive wireless microphone systems don't even include. That's it for this video. Check the link in the description. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon and enable all notifications, excuse me, to be alerted when I release new content. Until next time, a peace out.